Vince Young, kind enough to join us here on a Saturday morning on SportsCenter. Now, Vince, that stadium where the Rough Riders play is more than 1,600 miles from Austin. Straight up, man, how many planes, trains, and automobiles did it take you to get up there and back?
It took me 3 flights, buddy.
Is that right?
Yeah, it was a long flight, but it was worth it, though.
You know, we're going to talk to you about your new team in a moment. We're also going to test your Canadian knowledge. Yeah, we're doing that.
Quiz.
But I
wow.
want to go back in time a little bit to 2006, Vince. And you had just finished second for the Heisman. You won the national title. You get drafted 3rd overall by the Titans, and the late Steve McNair is your mentor. Back then, how did you envision your NFL career playing out?
I envisioned it just, first of all, you know, having the opportunity to play in the NFL, knowing how much hard work to put in to get there. But it was truly a blessing to get there, and some of the accomplishments I did there. But I felt like, you know, I was going to have a really good career in the NFL. Till some of the things that happened to me kind of changed my dream to me doing what I'm doing right now, pretty much.
You say some of the things that happened to you. What do you mean?
Meaning, immature young guy like myself. I was very young, did some things that was very immature. So definitely learned from the mistakes, and and pretty much moved on from them.
Well, speaking of that, Vince, I mean, clearly you're not the first player to go to the NFL at a time that you were immature as a young man. But now that you've gone through those growing pains, how did it change? Like, why is your case different than other guys?
Well, I mean, just, one of the things that I tell people is that you got to keep the faith, even though you did have some ups and downs, but don't let that define who you is as a person. And you know who you are, you know where you're from, you know how you raised, and you know what your whole goal in mind is. And one of the things Coach Brown taught me was, instead of trying to let the Rose Bowl or winning a lot of football games, let that be your only memory. Do some more things off the field. So the things that I've been doing behind the scenes of starting my own businesses, speaking to a lot of kids, being on campus with the University of Texas, I mean, all these things has molded me to be a more focused young man, and I really do appreciate all the people that's been in my corner since day one.
Well, growing up your entire life expecting to be a professional athlete, how fulfilling is it now of the things you're doing off the field that gives you that mindful aspect of being successful?
Well, I mean, it was tough. I mean, a lot of people don't understand. I mean, when you're coming out at 22, 23 years old, and you got the whole world just watching you, and you got money, it's all kind of things going on. And then sometimes you go to that bump, and a lot of people don't know. I was winning in high school, Little League, college all my life, and when I came through these adversities, a lot of people didn't know why is he handling it certain different ways, the way he's handling it. It was different for me. And so I learned from my mistakes, and now I'm pushing and moving forward. And some of the things that I've been blessed with off the football field is really matured me, as well as being a married man, having kids. These taught me to become a really focused young man right now.
We know that a lot of people have made, comeback bids by going through the CFL, but why specifically the Rough Riders? Why Saskatchewan?
Well, first of all, Coach Jones gave me a call in January. He said, I got an opportunity on the table for you. And I was like, well, what is that? I thought it might be some coaching. But it was mostly he wanted me to come play football, be a part of the Saskatchewan Rough Riders. So I thought it was a great opportunity. I always wanted to play football again, but I didn't know how it was going to happen. And, to me, what my mom always say, God always works in mysterious ways, and he makes it come back full circle. So while I was in the process of working hard off the field, this opportunity came, so I took that aim at it, and I'm happy to be a Rough Rider right now.
Well, Vince, we definitely wish you the best of luck with the Rough Riders this upcoming season, but we want to make sure you are well prepared to go north of the border. So we've got a little Canadian quiz for you. You ready to play along?
Wow. Yeah, I'm ready, baby. Let's go.
All right. What is a Rough Rider?
Okay, a Rough Rider. It's basically someone that's trying to get a wild horse to understand, we'll be, using a saddle on you, trying to get him to understand that. Something like that, right?
Yeah, well, you're from Texas.
Correct.
You better know that one.
I was going to say, you're a country boy. You better know. All right. What is a Canadian tuxedo?
Oh, wow, that's hard.
Yeah, it is,
That's
actually.
a tough one. A Canadian tuxedo? Thin, skinny.
This comes from my best friend that is Canadian. It is actually it's an all jean outfit. It's a jean shirt, jacket,
now,
and jeans.
to be fair, we could also...
Should I be wearing that?
No, you should not be, because it's not a good look. But we're all from the South. Like, I think we've seen those looks in the South as well. So I don't know if that's only a Canadian thing. Let me ask you this, though. Of course, in America, we have 50 states. But in Canada, they have provinces, of which Saskatchewan is a province. In total, Vince, how many provinces are there in Canada? 8, 10, or 12?
Man, y'all throwing them at me.
It's your number.
There's a hint.
10.
It's your number.
There you
My
go.
favorite number,
There
baby.
we go.
My
By the way,
favorite number.
There's 3 territories, so you can drop that in somebody as well, Vince. Like 10 provinces, we got 3 territories.
Yeah, because it's definitely geography is going to come up. I'm
sure it
when
will,
he's in the
yeah.
huddle. All right,
Yeah.
best all-time Canadian music artist: Celine Dion, Shania Twain, Justin Bieber, or Drake?
Is it Drake?
Yeah,
Wrong.
sure.
It's Alanis Morissette.
No.
Oh, somebody beat out Drake? Okay,
no,
well, that's cool.
It's your
okay.
answer. It's got to be Drake,
It's
right?
a totally subjective
okay.
question. I do have to ask you, speaking of music, Vince, in all seriousness, has DMX given you any advice on what it means to be a Rough Rider?
No, I will give him a call, though. That's definitely
You know what he would
somebody I
say,
need to call.
though? Vince, here's what he would say. He would say, stop,
Drop,
shut him down.
open up shop.
Oh, no.
No,
That's how Rough Riders roll.
100%. I feel like that's
Take that
what
with
he
you.
said.
Take that with you, Vince.
Let me get that. I'm definitely going to go Google that and make sure that I put that in my locker right there.
There we go. Vince Young joins us here on SportsCenter. Mini camp scheduled for April 25th in Vero Beach with the Saskatchewan Rough Riders. Vince, we appreciate the time. Thanks for having some fun and best of luck.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks for having me. Hook 'em
Bye,
on.
Vince.
All right.
See you later.